Governor, banks large and small have begun to offer medical banking services to healthcare providers. What role do you believe banks can play in automating healthcare payments?
Bankers are going to be able to encourage providers use our system because it'll save you money, make it easier for us, process the claims first, faster, and you'll get your money faster. It's a tremendous step forward. I compliment the banks for doing this. And the banks should, because it's one of necessity. 20% of the gross national product goes into health care, so banks better be part of the solution rather than part of the problem. And that's what a lot of banks are doing. Bigger banks at the beginning. But I think, smaller banks will either be contracting with bigger banks or will be setting up their own system to be able to make it much more efficient. I absolutely believe this is another step forward. We have to become integrated, and that's what accountable care organizations are all about. But you have to have the bankers play a role. They're starting to do that. The smaller banks, I think, will be catching up or contracting with bigger banks to do so. And then there is new organizations like SMA that are developing logarithms that big banks can take a look at and say, I can pay this much right now to a hospital so the hospitals can get their money faster. What's wrong with that? That's the kind of innovation, the kind of new thinking out there that's going to make the practice of healthcare more efficient and more successful to the practitioner, but also to the banks as well. You can cash a check any place in the world right now, and it never used to be that way, several years back. Now, banks have shown the way that they've been able to adapt this and make it uniform throughout the world on cashing checks. The same thing can happen in the modernization of banks, which they've already gone through, and now they can help the healthcare industry because it's going to inure to their bottom lines as well. So banks have got a vested interest in making sure that they're more efficient and need the business, and if they can help out the practitioner, the payer, and all the individuals that are involved in this, the insurance companies, they're going to make money. And they can do it in a more efficient way, and they are much better able to set up the systems than a small clinic. But if they set it up, the small clinic can get the benefits of it, or a small hospital, and that's what's going to inure to the benefit of the whole system.